Adam's Retro Film Reviews, The Breakfast Club, 1985.
It is now 7:06. You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to ponder the error of your ways. Any questions?
Yeah. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
A brain, a beauty, a jock, a rebel, and a recluse.
Can't believe this is really happening to me.
Before this day is over, they'll break the rules.
Chicks cannot hold their smoke. That's what it is.
Bare their souls.
I'm a nymphomaniac.
Are your parents aware of this?
Take some chances.
Being bad feels pretty good, huh?
And touch each other in a way they never dreamed possible.
Why'd you do that?
Because I knew you wouldn't.
The Breakfast Club. They only met once,
I don't want to be alone anymore.
You don't have to be.
but it changed their lives forever.
I mean, I consider you guys my friends.
You may have heard last Saturday that Screen Bucket took part in a tweet-along watch party from Universal hosted by the Nerdist. If you've not done a tweet-along, it is good fun, although only a trained mind can resist the urge to vomit smug bile by the end of it. The film being shared across the globe was the 1985 John Hughes classic, The Breakfast Club. And sod it, there's nothing else out there to review, so let's just roll with it. Written in just 2 days, The Breakfast Club was inspired by John Hughes' own schoolboy memories. Saturday Detention, which is tantamount to child abuse as far as I'm concerned, was nicknamed The Breakfast Club, and sure enough, the film opens on Saturday morning with the club's latest members. First we have the prim and proper Claire Standish, played by Molly Ringwald, the jock Andrew Clark, played by Emilio Estevez, the shy Brian Johnson, played by Anthony Michael Hall, the gothish weirdo Alison Reynolds, played by Ali Sheedy, and finally we have the criminal and overbearing John Bender, played up to 11 by Judd Nelson. Each of them have found their way to detention for different reasons, and none of them are very happy about it. Supervised by Assistant Principal Vernon, played by Paul Gleason, the kids are tasked to sit in the absolutely ridiculously large school library, in silence, without moving, to write a 1,000-word essay about who they think they are. Except, they're not really playing ball. Well, Bender isn't playing ball. Bender is the sort of guy to start an argument for argument's sake, and sure enough is quick to get into a heated debate with his teacher, and as soon as he leaves, Bender turns his anger on the rest of the group, bullying Brian, antagonising Andrew, making aggressive passes on Claire, and just ignoring Alison. However, despite his initial anger, Bender's humanity begins to seep in, especially when Vernon, sick of Bender's antics, locks him in a cupboard and threatens him. A genuinely terrifying and uncomfortable scene where Bender turns from brash and arrogant to whimpering and flinching in front of the teacher. No doubt a form of PTSD from his father's own treatment of Bender at home. One by one, the group opens up to one another, and between spontaneous dancing, deep heartbreaking conversations, and even a truly bizarre weed smoking moment wherein the weed was obviously cut with something very unpleasant to make Andrew dance the way he does. In the end, we're treated to a group of young people revealing that they're all screwed up. Indeed, as are the audience watching at home. Some people are just better at hiding it than others. Okay, so The Breakfast Club is hailed as one of the best Gen X films out. It launched the Brat Pack, it opened the doors to teen dramedies, and still inspires people to this day. It's undoubtedly iconic, but, and hear me out here, I do think it's a bit of a car crash. As mentioned, John Hughes wrote the first draft in 2 days. It's sprinkled with gags as well as long, in-depth scenes of improv from the cast. Judd Nelson, by the sounds of the cast and crew stories, was just as extreme and infuriating as Bender was on and off set. The Breakfast Club is, to me, a patchwork of egos and ideas. It's messy, it's choppy, and it lacks a singular voice. But you know what? I think that's probably why it works. It isn't a middle-aged man writing the words of the children, it's actors interpreting their characters under the shadow of John Hughes' vision. The scenes of soul-bearing grief are disturbingly real, and between gags and light comedy, there's some serious and real emotions on display here. Is it a crisp and efficient film? No, but it works. What doesn't work is the love story that comes out of nowhere, wherein Alison is forced to stop being herself and instead becomes a preppy Claire Light before Andrew notices her. Yeah, be yourself, understand who you are, just as long as you look like everyone else. Everyone clear on that? Great.
The Breakfast Club.